Welcome back to my channel, Game Etc. I'm your host, Etc. Dude, and today we are continuing our playthrough of Madoka Magical Portable, Feelings Define Fate, the extra chapter. So in our last video, we ended up seeing a couple different scenes overall. One just to break it out there, we have Homura going around being a creeper. That's like the simplest way I can put it. Every time something's happening, she's just there. If you've ever seen that meme for The Simpsons where Homer pops out of the bushes and then goes back in, that's basically Homura. It's like something's happening, she's right there. But anyways, we got to see a couple different scenes of it. One, Sayaka, I guess you could say, won in this timeline. She was able to confess her love to Kyosuke and still maintain friendship with herself and Hitomi. But then she did something incredibly left field, which is to actually tell Kyosuke that she is a magical girl. He just outright accepted that. He went, yep, it's cool, I understand. Best thing in the world. It went just in the direction that she never thought it would go. But at the very end, you know, Madoka was feeling, hey, we're magical girls, shouldn't we be doing magical girl stuff? And so Homura reluctantly said, sure, let's go do that. They handled the witch Charlotte and ultimately then returned the city back into Kyoko's hands. And that's where we left off. So anyways, let's go ahead and continue. Here we are, it is noon on day 8. Our only option here is Madoka. And we had just finished dealing with the witch Charlotte. All the magical girls teamed up. We dealt with Charlotte, took care of that threat, and returned the city back to Kyoko. So now, what's happening? What's going on? Who are we following? Who knows? But anyways, let's go ahead and continue and find out. So Kyosuke came alone too? What's wrong, Madoka? Ah, Homura-chan. It's just that Sayaka's here at school. Perhaps she's out cutting classes somewhere. She has slipped out before, but not usually in the morning. Kyosuke came alone too. Where would she go alone? Don't tell me. But her confession was a success. Is the sequence absolute? This is bad. Homura-chan, do you have a hunch? Maybe she got hurt yesterday. I don't, and I doubt it. Her ability is recovery, so... But I'll go look for her. But what about school? It's almost exam time. You might miss it. It's fine. I've already heard this lecture several times. Huh? Sorry. Eh? Homura-chan? Several times? What do you mean? Heh, another one down. That was easy. Miki-san, what are you doing? Fighting witches alone? Madoka's worried about you. Well, it's that Kyosuke says I'm lovely as a magical girl, you know. Eh? And? He said I'm the cutest when I fight for justice by defeating witches. So... Well, I want to live up to his expectations. You get me. So let's see here. You fight as a magical girl of justice for your boyfriend. Well, if you say it like that, yeah, I guess so. Is that a bad thing? Well, I mean, what's wrong with that? You mean it? Seriously? That's great. I was worried that you were angry at me. By the way, you remember Kyoko? The girl from last night, right? Yeah, I remember. The Lancer girl, right? This town belongs to her now, so make sure to listen to her. We don't want any problems. Of course. Besides, I don't even need this many grief seeds. Huh? Why not? Haven't you fought a lot? How's your soul gem? All the witches I've seen are so weak. Just look at the grief seeds. That's a lot. You've been out this long and haven't seen Kyoko? Nope, haven't seen her. Does the sudden outbreak of witches mean something is going wrong again? I'll tell Madoka what's up. Remember, exams are soon. You don't want to fail, right? Okay. We've now moved into the night of day 8. And our only option now is Sayaka. And for the morning, we saw that Sayaka was not at school. And Madoka, of course, was worried about her. Homura, trying to have full control over this timeline, went to go look for Sayaka, only to find her fighting witches. After a brief conversation, she learned the reason why she was fighting witches, but then came up the not so subtle question, where's Kyoko? Because the whole city belongs to Kyoko. She's in charge of the whole city, but if she's not around and Sayaka managed to defeat so many witches on her own, where's she gone? Well, in order to find that out, we just gotta continue playing, so let's go ahead and do that. The next reaction is, oh, here it is. Hold up a sec. What's this? This town's grief seeds are mine. Didn't Homura and Mami tell you about that? You're that girl, Kyoko Sakura. So, that's where the ones from yesterday went. Seems I found the nimble cat. Those were yours? Sorry about that. Sorry, that wouldn't work. You violated the terms of the magical girl's territory. If you want it, come and get it. I'm ready when you are. No. Sorry about that. You can have them back, though. They're used a bit. No. That's not... I can't just take these. You want grief seeds, right? It's fine, no worries. I didn't use them too much. Oh, well. You didn't use these. Thanks for this. You want this one too? I don't mind. Go on. Take them. Are you really Mommy's disciple? Nah, I became a magical girl because I look up to Mami. She's aiming to be an idol. And I'm Kyosuke's idol. Haha, I said it. His idol. I'm so embarrassing. Well, that's great, I think. So, that's why I needed a few grief seeds. I'm fighting for Kyosuke. So, what are you doing with all these grief seeds you're gathering, Kyoko? I'm gathering them so I can have an endless magic supply for my own way of life. Okay, so you're gathering them all for yourself. That's nice. If I didn't have them, maybe I'd do that too. Those of justice can't do that, though. And I guess if I did, I would have gotten into a fight with you, Kyoko. Well, yeah, duh. We have opposite views, after all. But everyone's free to their own opinion. Do what you want, okay, Kyoko? But could you leave some of the witch hunting to me? Why should I? What do you mean? Yeah, if you have to ask, it's for my boyfriend. My boyfriend. Ah, but I guess this makes me selfish too. You and I are alike, Kyoko. Oh yeah, gotta call Kyosuke. I'll leave this berry to you, Kyoko. See you later. Yep, just leave it up to me. I was worried at first, but it seems they'll make for a fantastic team. Homura's emotionality decreased by 10. We are now into the morning of day 9, and our only choice is Kyoko. As Sayaka was patrolling the streets, she bumped into Kyoko, which it was inevitable, and that also answers where Kyoko was. And the situation could, of course, turn to what it's been before, which is the two girls being, opposed to one another and going into the fight. But it didn't do that. Instead, it was very calm, normal talk. Sayaka apologized, saying, "Oh, hey, I'm sorry that I did that." Kyoko did seem like she was ready to go fight, but it just diffused itself, and they came to terms. Sayaka ended up leaving because she got her call from Kyosuke, and that's that. But it does leave the question: was Kyoko wanting to fight her subtle way of saying, "Hey, I want to do something because I'm bored," or this is like the only way I can connect with people? Who knows? Anyways, let's go ahead and continue the story. You must have taken down a ton of witches yesterday. Yep, I thought it'd make you happy. Sayaka, a magical girl of justice. So lovely. But you're not hurt, right? I'm completely fine. After all, my ability is regeneration. Yo! What's going on, Kyoko? You're up early this morning. I want to see your man. So this is Kyosuke, eh? Yep. Isn't he amazing? He can really play the violin too. That's incredible. Huh? Did I say something off? Oh, nah. It's nothing big. Sayaka, is she a friend? It doesn't seem that she goes to our school. Well, not a friend, but more like, well, let's see. So, is she one too? Yep, this is Kyoko Sakura. I believe she's been in this longer than I have. You're one too? Awesome. Never thought there'd be so many magical girls. Wait, you revealed your true self to your boyfriend here? Yeah, I mean, Homura said that there weren't really any rules against it, so, So, she's a wacko too, eh? Hey, what sort of weapon do you use? Me? I guess I'd say a lance. Huh, a lance? What a classy choice. I wasn't expecting that. A sword is a bit cliche. But you can choose? I see. That's really cool. Huh. No. I meant no harm. A sword fits you well, Sayaka. A perfect match, in fact. Really, Kyosuke? I guess it's fine if you say so then. Heh. I thought Sayaka was similar to me, but it seems we're not alike at all, are we? No, I'd say you two are pretty similar. Huh? Homura, Kimmy, what the hell are you? It's against my philosophy to interrupt dates like you do. Oh? Voyeurism is part of that philosophy? That's pretty funny. No, I just attend the same school, so I was a small distance behind. Oh, that makes sense. So how's that girl like me at all? Well, did you two wish for the same kind of miracle? What? You know what miracle I wish for? Yeah, did you find out about her wish by asking Kyube about it? Well, yeah, I guess so. I was a little interested. Our wishes seemed similar. Yes, and it's that which makes you both similar to each other. So you say now that we're not similar or something? Nope. She hasn't really changed much. She's just more grounded in reality. So why don't you become more honest as well? She's much better now that she's honest with herself. You feel that way too, right? Don't you go off and analyze me. This isn't some college psychology class here. I'm not. It's just important not to put on a facade due to what others might think. You just need to be honest with yourself and come to realize that. Are you trying to say that I'm not being honest? Yes, very much so, in fact. You just believe that you're doing things as you wish. I don't think that's the way I'm trying to live my life. You're stuck in your facade. Even us magical girls need to enjoy our teenage years. Our teenage years? What are you talking about? Why not? We're both magical girls after all. Kyoko, let's be friends. Friends? What are you doing with that hand? Don't tell me. Yeah, it's a handshake. You know what a handshake is, don't you, Kyoko? Don't be an idiot. Of course I know what it is, but... See what I mean here? You're not being honest to yourself. Alright, I get it. So it looks like we're friends now. See? Wasn't that fun? It just tickles is all. Kyoko's emotionality increased by 10. Now we moved into night of day 9 here. And our only choice is Kyoko. And from the last interaction, again, we still have creepy Homura just following around everybody. She just seems to be everywhere at all times. And as Sayaka's traveling to school, she is met by Kyoko. And it was more so that Kyoko's trying to figure out how are they so similar. She couldn't see it. And as I mentioned, Homura just came in, intervened, and explained the situation to her. Also stating that she's not being true to herself, that she needs to be open and accept her real feelings and be able to express them. Which is kind of what she did. She opened up the door there and, you know, without knowing it, her and Sayaka are now friends. Just like that. What'll come of it? Who knows? Maybe something good, maybe something bad. But the only way we're gonna figure that out is by continuing the story, so let's go ahead and do that. It's nice to see you, Sayaka. This is my birth home. Now it's more like a hideout. So you were raised in a church? Yep. And on top of this desk, we have... Are these all of the... Yep. These are all the grief seeds I got here in Mitakihara. Whoa. It's amazing. You really have a lot. Mitakihara's special. Before now, I had it really rough in my life. Oh, really? If you try to collect a lot, you face other girls in a turf war outside your territory. Same if a new magical girl appears in your town. It's really hard. That's why it's important to constantly replenish yourself and your reserves. The struggle to survive just increases the demand, starting the cycle again. But when I came here, there are more witches. I could take on any witch, no matter how huge. There are huge witches? Haven't you heard of it? Walpurgisnacht? The biggest enemy known to magical girls? I mean, didn't Kyube tell you about it? Well, I'm still starting out, but wow, the biggest enemy known to magical girls, eh? Even ignoring ones like that, griefs are the source of our strength. You wouldn't have any issue with daily life if you have magic. We're friends, so I'll split. So, when's this Walpurgisnacht going to come? Eh? I can only imagine what Kyosuke would think of me if I took it down. Do you ever think of anything besides Kyosuke? Of course not. I love him. And you love collecting grief seeds, right? Of course. As long as I've got magic, I can live how I want, fulfill each desire. That's great. We're friends after all. Just do what you want to do. And I'll do what I want, to do the best I can for Kyosuke. I guess you could call that my desire, or greed. Plus, it's not cool to push your ideals onto others, even if they're friends. Heh, you really confuse me sometimes. Really? I mean, is every magical girl in this town weird? Don't know any other towns. Say, can I bring the grief seeds I find here too? Eh? What? Why? You've gotten so many, and I want to see how high we can get this pile up to. Are you okay with that? You're a girl of justice. You don't know what I'll do. Yep, but I don't mind. You seem pretty trustworthy to me. And besides, I'll bring them here after I use them, so in return... Ah, I got you now. Okay, let's hunt down all the witches together, Sayaka. Now we moved into noon of day 10, and our two choices are Madoka and Homura. In the scene we've just seen, Sayaka and Kyoko's friendship is budding. They've come to terms that, hey, let's fight witches together, let's be friends together, let's share things, and that's great. So in essence, you can say that that part is taken care of. So by my count, we've taken care of Mami, who's become an idol, Sayaka, who's confessed her love and seemingly broken out of the cycle, which is her impending doom, and Kyoko, who's accepted her feelings and no longer alone. So by that logic, we should have only one, assuming everything is done, and that would just be Madoka. I guess you could consider Homura in there, but since Homura's in charge of this whole thing, it just will happen once everything's done. But anyways, let's go ahead and continue the story, and let's go with Homura's. Soon. Very soon. Statistically, it'll be coming from this way. How is everything? Well, I shouldn't be asking you that. Things are going well for me. Sad it's not going the way you thought it would. We'll see about that. You never know how it'll all turn out. It's meaningless anyways. My plan is founded on a long-term aspect after all. I see. I thought you'd be a bit frustrated. Homura, I thought you knew it after all. Well, let me tell you, we incubators lack any emotion. That's right. I must plan more accordingly then. What exactly are you planning to do by bringing together this town of magical girls? To finally defeat Walpurgisnacht without losing anyone this time. So you know Walpurgisnacht is coming. Indeed I do. I'll believe you then, Homura. Could you really be? Don't ask anything that's not needed. I won't let you do as you wish. We're just moving along. It is now the evening of day 10. And our only choice here is Madoka. But we just saw that Homura's plan is coming together. She is watching everything come to fruition. But all that's left right now is just Madoka. Madoka is the final piece to this entirety. But as she's up there, you know, seeing where everything is at, here comes Kyube. And Kyube comes there to remind her that it's not done. It's still within the picture of everything, and there's still a plan for it to work out because incubators are more calculating than a human being. What that is, well, we'll see. But it all hinges on finally defeating Walpurgisnacht. Will the girls be able to do it in this timeline? Well, let's continue and see what happens. Sorry for taking you all the way here, Hitomi, Madoka. There's a certain CD I'm looking for. But I didn't mean to bring you all here. It's no problem, it's fun. We haven't all gone to the CD store together. Huh? There's Homura-chan. Are you all going shopping? We're just here to buy a CD Kyosuke's looking for. So, even you listen to CDs? That's rude, Sayaka-chan. It's just, I can't think of anything Homura would even listen to. I only came to see this. This? What do you mean? It's something your singer's producing. You guys should check it out. Eh? What's this? Whoa, that's amazing. It's Tomoe's son, the third-year student. Looks like her CD has a release date now. Isn't that a bit too soon? Wasn't she just scouted and her debut just now decided? I'm not sure what's going on, but she's made a debut, eh? I've got to do my best too. I mean, it just still doesn't seem real. Ah, seems like there's some info here on her debut concert. It's going to be here in Mitakihara. Mami-san really fulfilled her dream. What's wrong, Madoka? Aren't you happy about Mami making her debut? I'm happy, but it feels as if Mami's going far away somewhere. Don't be like that. We gotta support her. She's our singer, you know. Oh, okay then. So we now just moved into the night of day 10. Our only choice is Madoka. And we've just saw an interesting scene at the CD store. The girls were out shopping, and again, Homura just being Homura on this timeline was just there. When the girls questioned her, hey, what's going on? She said, hey, I'm just here to check out this CD, which is Mami's debut, which is coming out pretty soon, and it's coming to Mitakihara City. So not only was she scouted, but now she has a debut set and a concert as well, which seems to be pretty quick even by normal standards, but they're all just accepting it at that. What's going to happen? Who knows? But anyways, let's continue and find out what's going on with Madoka. Mami-san's got a CD. Sayaka-chan's got Kyosuke. Kyoko is friends with Sayaka. Everyone's changing in so many ways. Has anything changed about me, though? You want to change an aspect about yourself? Homura-chan, when did you get in? Again. Don't worry about it. So, do you want to change? It's not that I want to. It's more like I feel I must change. I don't know what to do in my life, unlike Mami-san, Sayaka-chan, or Kyoko-chan. It just feels really hard to stand by and watch them move forward. The only reason I'm a magical girl is because I wanted to be one. Is it wrong to be a girl who can only do magical girl type of things? Am I just jealous that everyone's doing fun things now? There's nothing else I can do. I'm clumsy, shy, foolish, and flawed. That's not true. Kit! Madoka, it's those things that make you cute. What more could you want? It's not a compliment. Over and over. For you. So just stay how you are. Don't you ever change the way you are. Believe in yourself and who you are. You know you're very important to me. You just may not remember it. Homura-chan, I don't really get it, but I kind of know what you mean. Thank you. I'm sorry for slapping you, even if you didn't know why. Oh, it's okay. You're trying to tell me a lot, aren't you? Perhaps I'm the one at fault, I think. But, can I say one thing? What is it? I think I'd prefer it if you didn't say I was clumsy or foolish. Sorry. So, that really is what you think of me, isn't it, Homura-chan? Yeah. Madoka's emotionality increased by 20. And now we are in the evening of day 11. And our choice is Mami here. And we just saw, again, creepy Homura going into Madoka's room at night, which, yeah, that has its own things to discuss there. But anyways, there we saw that Madoka was reflecting on the fact that, yes, the other girls have changed. The other three girls have found their true selves, I guess you could say, have been real to themselves, have dug in deep, reflected, and said, I need to make this change. And this is all thanks to Homura. Whether or not Madoka knows that, who knows? But then she questioned herself. She's like, I don't have anything. She tells this to Homura, which Homura reacts as expectedly. She slaps her and says, that's not true. This is all because of you that I am doing this. My only issue with that part is that Madoka seemed to accept that. Not just the accepting part, that getting slapped some sense into herself, which is not really a normal reaction somebody would have, but who knows. Anyways, we've yet to see what change Homer's going to make for Madoka. Is it just that she's going to keep her as she is and just continue protecting her as such? Of course, they're going to all try their best to defeat Walpurgisnacht, but that'll come as it comes. Anyways, let's go ahead and continue the story. Checking equipment, begin transmission. Good work, guys. Woo, this is tough. I hope I get the choreography down. You're already doing concerts? We're just promoting the CD. It's not a concert quite yet. But you're becoming quite the topic. I see you on posters down the street. Maybe you're just in the right place and time to see them then. There's no need to be so modest right now. I need to thank you, Akemi-san. I never imagined how amazing it would feel to be supported by so many. It embarrasses me that I would think I was so alone and shut myself out. I never knew it could be so simple. I couldn't even fulfill my duties as a magical girl. I know now that you should never sacrifice yourself to fight for others ever. That's true. Self-sacrifice does nothing but end all. Never forget that. I believe that now. It is now the night of day 11, and we have almost all the pick of the litter here. So we have Madoka, Sayaka, Mami, and Kyoko. For the sake of we haven't much finished up her section of this all, we're going to go with Madoka. But to break it down in the last scene, it's pretty simple. Mami was there promoting her CD. And again, Homura being Homura in this timeline was there to interact with her and catch up. Finding out that everything is going perfectly well for Mami. It's going exceedingly well to the calculations in which Homura had thought this would go. So when is the concert? Are we going to see it? Probably soon, maybe. Could even be tonight, but since we're following Madoka, we won't know that. Anyways, let's go ahead and continue. You alright lately? Did something happen with a friend? Not at all. Actually, we're all getting together well. Well, that's great, huh? It's best for kids to get along while they're still able to. You mean adults don't? Well, it's different for adults. It's in between the two. Why though? Don't friends get along? There's more involved. The fighting is different, and it's like we grip hands. Oh, okay. It must be tough for adults. Yeah, so? What's got you so worried? Everyone else has found what they want to do, and are working to obtain that. But when I think of what I want to do, I can't think of anything. I never thought too much of it, but now I'm worried I'm going to be left behind. That's what growing up is all about, Madoka. And besides, it's different whether or not anyone ever finds what they want to do. So keep worrying. Search for the answer with all of your willpower. And after a while of that, you'll find your answer. And any answer at your age, any answer you find will be the treasure of a lifetime. Right now, you're at the age between child and adult. It's known as puberty. So keep worrying with all you've got until the spring arrives. Okay, I'll do that. Spring will definitely come. Yeah, it definitely will. Between the two, huh? Do I want to grow up fast, or do I want to stay a kid? Is everyone else trying to be like an adult? And where do magical girls fall into this? You love worrying. How Madoka of you. There's something important I must discuss. Something important to discuss? Come to my house tomorrow night. We'll all be there. I'll explain it all there. Okay. Madoka's emotionality increased by 20. Here we are on the night of day 12. Our only choice is Homura. And from the discussion last night, we know that Homura's going to discuss something big with all the girls. But prior to that discussion, Madoka and Junko, Madoka's mother, ended up having a heart-to-heart conversation on figuring out what does Madoka need. Does she want to become basically an adult and grow up quickly, or does she want to just enjoy her teenage time? It's also whether or not she's finding what she basically wants to grow into. You know, that part of becoming an adult, kind of like choosing your career. In this case, it's more finding out what's going to make her happy. The other girls have found their sense of happiness and purpose. Mami becoming an idol, Kyoko finding a new friend, and Sayaka finding love in this timeline. But let's go ahead and continue and find out what's going on. Here's your tea. Thank you, Hitomi. My pleasure. Thank you, Hitomi-chan. Why is Hitomi-chan here? I want to know. Did Hitomi become a magical girl now too? It doesn't look like it. Here you go. Ah, thanks. And for you too. Thanks a lot. This one's for you, Akemi-san. Thanks, Shizuki-san. Sorry for making you do all of this for us. No worries. I mean, I've always wanted the chance to visit your house. What's with this all of a sudden? I don't get it. Sorry, somehow she found out we were having a meeting here and asked to join in. Why? This has nothing to do with her. She got mad and rambled about how she was the only friend not invited. What? Thank you all for coming. Gathered you all here to discuss something important. Something important? Tomorrow, a dangerous witch will come to meet Takihara. Walpurgisnacht, eh? Eh? You mean the one we were talking about earlier? It's really coming here? It's finally coming, huh? I don't really get what's going on here. Oh, I barely talk about it. I'm sure they only knew of it from rumors or something. Akemi-san, you seem to be implying that you've seen it. That's right, I have. Whoa! A magical girl who's seen Walpurgisnacht and lived to talk about it? Never heard of that. Do you doubt me? Nah, no use in doubting you. We've gotten this far, so I believe you. Allow me to explain. Walpurgisnacht is the world's most vile witch. Watch. Is this Walpurgisnacht? Yes, unlike others, this witch doesn't need to hide itself within barriers. Tens of thousands of lives will be taken if it appears just once. Ordinary people can't see it, so they mistake it for a disaster like an earthquake. Then we must defeat it, no matter what. Judging by statistics, it would be breaking into Takihara from this side. You know that much about it? Statistically, I can only base my guess on probability alone. We must use our power to defeat Walpurgisnacht in methods similar to a natural disaster. We can't waste a second if we want to prevent disaster. But we can't be too fast, got it? Yeah, you're saying we shouldn't get careless, right? That's right. I've only released one CD. It'd be a shame if me and my fans all died tomorrow. Me and Kyosuke are only starting out. I can't let it end yet. I just want It's Greasy. Imagine it on top of the line. I'm just a magical girl, so I need to fight for all, to protect everyone. And so that Homura-chan, Sayaka-chan, and Mami-san too won't have to feel sad anymore. Thank you, Madoka. You'd get mad if I said I was only doing it for everyone. Don't think you have to sacrifice yourself to stop Walpurgisnacht, okay? There's one absolute condition, that all 5 of us survive. Don't put this over your life. Think about what would happen after you died. There are people out there that need us, and you must never forget that. Yeah. Understood. That's right. Yep. This is the best start yet. Everyone's alive and completely motivated. The karma, fate, or true form of a magical girl are unrelated to this. We'll show Walpurgisnacht the hope, miracles, and true power of us who know that feelings define fate. How's that, Cube? You guys go do what you want. You guys go do what you want. I've given up. At 7 a.m., an announcement was made, asking those to seek shelter due to weather. All residents in the area are requested to promptly evacuate to a nearby shelter. This is Mitakihara City's Public Communications Office at 7 a.m. today. Here it comes. Its blue headwind has turned black. That is one huge-ass witch. But it's nothing we can't handle. Damn straight, Madoka. It's just a witch after all. We're the ones tasked to face them. That's right, we're magical girls of justice. I thought that was just you, Sayaka. I thought you wanted to be one too, Kyoko, don't you? No way, I can't do that. I just want that thing's grease seeds. Let's hurry up and get this done. There's nothing to fear with this many magical girls. She's right. So is everyone ready? Hold on a sec, everyone. Here, take some of these. It'll come in handy. Sakura-san, are these the grease seeds you've been collecting? I can always collect more. They'll go to waste if I keep them to myself and hide. Don't say that, idiot. That's the biggest death flag you can trigger as an ally of justice. I'm giving them to everyone so we don't die, stupid. And I'm not an ally of justice. What do you think, Kyube? Seems we got what we need to pull this off. Hand me any grease seeds that you use. I'm collecting them. Just part of my job, okay? Damn, it's really strong. It doesn't look like it'll be taking any damage. You're right. But I must win. My fans are waiting for my next CD. Yeah, people are waiting for us. Kyosuke. He's waiting for me. I can't fall here. This town's grief seeds are mine. I can't let Walpurgis destroy this town. Eh? All of them? I didn't mean all of them. I'll give you some, Sayaka. We're friends after all. We'll win, just as Homura-chan raised us to do. That's right, Akemi-san made us stronger, to be prepared for this day. That's why we fight, to protect what's precious to each of us as magical girls. Homura, give us the okay to go. Give us guidance in our fight. Our battle's not over yet. We'll show you the strength of magical girls. 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 No, wait up. No, wait up. You don't have to, right? And here we have the Homura button options. So, because this is our fight, I don't know how it'll go from now. And our options are turnbuckler. This is probably the wisest choice in this situation. Or redo everything. I've already tried hard enough. Maybe it's best to start over instead. Well, I'm going to choose the second one. Honestly, they're about the same. I thought things were working out, but I guess I was wrong. Even if I give them guts, still not enough to win. It wasn't a total loss either. Well, I thought it was a great idea. They say they'll show it, but it doesn't seem they'll show anything soon. I said that once before, but not until now did I truly see the endless possibilities. It won't be like this the next time. And so that's it. That's all there is to see within Madoka Magica Portable. Minus the fact that I did not go through to show you guys the other possible endings of the chapters. That is all there is to this game. So in this one, we got to see a different timeline. One where Homura decided to take charge of everyone's fate. Decided to push people in the direction that they were meant to go. Push Sayaka to finally confess her feelings to Kyosuke. Pushed Mami to stop feeling alone and become an idol. Pushed Kyoko to accept her feelings and be true to herself, and as such she became friends with Sayaka. And as for Madoka, she left her to be the same. Madoka was the Madoka we've always known. In the end, everything seemed like it was going well. Kyubei stayed out of it, and we were prepared to go fight Walpurgisnacht, but it didn't turn out well. And so Homura did what Homura always does when things don't turn out well, and she reset the timeline, returning back to do it all over again. Does she jump to the one that fixes it all, or does she just jump to another failure? Who knows? But it does bring the question, are the wishes that turn the girls into this even worth it? Well, that's it for this game. So, thanks everybody for watching, and until the next video.